Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. Let's go. Don't tap that screen. Like, share, subscribe, hype us up this morning. Appreciate everybody that's coming up in here, man. What I tell y'all, shit was gonna be heating up. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all shit was gonna start heating up? Now, shit is on the stove. You see what I'm saying? We been put shit on the stove and put it in the pot. We been cooking the shit. But now, the shit is bubbling, y'all. Double tap the screen. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. I appreciate everybody that's coming in here this morning, joining the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. What's up with y'all? Appreciate y'all. Let's go. Strategic, we here this morning. Like, share, subscribe, let everybody know we live strategic. We live strategically this morning, all right? Make sure y'all share this, let everybody know the fire starters are outside. We got feet on the ground. Let's go. Rooftop live. We about to tear it down because I already knew, all right, that a situation like this was going to occur with Max B continuously in New York City. You see what I'm saying? Hit the like button, y'all. Let's go. Alright? Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. As I'm quite sure everybody done heard about the situation involving Ja Rule and Max B crew at the BARCLAY'S Center last night, early this morning. Alright? Shout out the whole nation, man. We gonna give y'all the drop on what actually went down. Who is the only platform that's been giving y'all inside intel about this whole situation before it even started coming out, as we starting to see little Dot starting to expose his hand, right? But I told y'all from the gate, okay, that a lot of things wasn't adding up. A lot of things wasn't aligning. It was some reliable sources that I am getting my information from that is right there with feet on the ground, on the inside, relaying all this information. Now, I tried to explain to y'all, man, that Max B is not making his own decisions. He's not making his own moves. You see what I'm saying? He's not thinking for himself. And when you're not thinking for yourself, situations like this happens. You see what I'm saying? When you're allowing a motherfucker to just walk you through a back door. Let's keep it real. Now, like I said, man, what we are speaking and breaking down over here is awareness. Because, like I said, Max B don't deserve none of the shit that he got going on. And I'm not talking about all the reaping the benefits of everything that he has created. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how they are strategically moving, okay, and setting this man up for failure. That's what nobody don't see. That's what nobody not paying attention to. And like I said, we refuse to let it happen to big avail. Like I said, all these niggas that had all they shine, right? That they had all these years to do whatever they wanted to do and go on tour, make all this money. So tell me why, y'all. Why do Max B owe money right now? Why do Max B owe money as soon as he come out of jail. As y'all heard him on GQ, he said, I gotta pay the bills. I gotta pay the bills. The lady on TMZ asked, said, yo, why you moved around so much? He said, I gotta pay the bills. What bills do you have to pay, Max? You shouldn't have to pay no bills, my nigga, at all. You just came home doing 18 motherfucking years in jail. You shouldn't have to be paying no bills. But you see what I'm saying? This is the loophole. French Montana and allegedly Max B's team put Max B in this situation. You see, as he heard, y'all heard him say on TMZ, everything is so expensive. Everything is so expensive. Everything is so expensive. I gotta keep the bills paid. I gotta pay bills. What you gotta pay bills for? Everything should be laid out, and like I said, if Frenchie really your man, you shouldn't have to pay Frenchie back nothing. But this is why Frenchie is working you so hard. But we're going to be getting into that, y'all, fire starters. We're going to be diving deeper into that. We're going to be getting into the situation that happened early this morning around 1:30, 2 o'clock a.m. East Coast time at the Barclays Center. All right, it jumped off twice, y'all. Hit the like button. With Ja Rule and Max B Goons. It jumped off twice. Now, it jumped off once at the Barclays Center, and it jumped off again, allegedly, at the Say Less restaurant. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Let's go. All right? And not only did it jump off twice, y'all, if I told y'all Max B wasn't even supposed to be at the Barclays Center last night, hit the like button. He was sitting there at the last minute. Would y'all believe me? Shout out the whole nation, everybody that's coming up in, here this morning. Continue to like, double tap the screen. We in vertical mode this morning. We are back outside doing it like nobody else can do it, live in the flesh, here bringing y'all that real life reality, making real life sense in a real time format. Max B wasn't even supposed to be at the Barclays Center last night, y'all. Hit the like button. He wasn't even supposed to be there at all. He was called there at the last minute, y'all. Strategic drop. He was called there at the last minute. And not only are we going to be getting into that, we're going to be getting into why Ja Rule was so upset as Ja Rule tried to rush the stage. Why Max B was on stage performing Sexy Love, as y'all see the clip that I uploaded, while Ja Rule in the back scuffling and shit. You hear Max B's song, he's on stage performing Sexy Love, right? As y'all see, man, the commotions. Ja Rule tried to get on stage. Ja Rule tried to rush the stage. We're going to be getting into why he tried to rush the stage and what led up to him trying to rush the stage and why the situation jumped off twice. The first time, he ain't get it. But the second time, he got his ass whooped at that restaurant. Not only that, y'all, continue to double tap the screen. We just getting started. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. I appreciate everybody that's up in here. Like I said, a lot of people don't know that we live this morning. Let's continue to light the fire and light the flame. Strategic. One of the best to do this. All right, with my fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers at. And like I said, all around the kitchen, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. All around the kitchen, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. Now stop right there. Cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. Put your hands on your hip. Cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. That's exactly who Allison is. Max B wife, a whole clucker, allegedly, a whole fucking chicken head, all around the kitchen, copper, do. Allegedly, Allison is a clucker. She is a clucker, a chicken. Woo, woo. Just like one of them birds that was laying on this goddamn ground yesterday, right? Allegedly, this clucker, Allison, respectfully, shout out to Max, shout out to everything he got going on. Because like I said, we fuck with Max. This ain't a Max hate campaign over here. This is a Max awareness campaign over this bitch. We trying to wake my nigga up. And we trying to wake the motherfuckers up that's not seeing shit. And now as Max continue to see shit, okay, he's going to continue to encounter more weird shit that he's not expecting. You know why? Because he don't know what lies in front of him. He don't know what lies on the side of him. He don't know what lies in the back of him. Just because, due to the fact how Fresh Montana and Max B team got this schedule, grueling schedule set up for Max B to keep him distracted so he don't know exactly what's going on and what's taking place. Shout out the whole nation, okay? The motherfucking railroad, Amtrak. We about to pack these motherfuckers up, alright? And we about to send these demons right back where the fuck they came from. I don't know where the fuck they going, but they gotta filter their ass up out of here, and we gonna make sure all aboard Amtrak, your ass getting the fuck out of here today. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flames. Now, before we get into all this shit, y'all, all right, we got to do our due diligence because we had to lay the groundwork. You heard? We had to lay the groundwork. So with that being said, man, fair use is in effect. Okay? Okay, disclaimer under the Copyright Act. All right? A section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 allows this live for purposes such as entertainment, criticism, news, reporting, research. Anything you hear in this live is alleged. But we fire starters, hawkers, and motherfucking stalkers. We stomp, step, and stand on everything we say, do, and illustrate. And with that being said, let's fucking go. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. Alright? Because Max B was sent to the BARCLAY'S Center last night out the blue. Hit the like button. Watch this shit. Max B, shout out the whole nation. Once again, all the fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, and everybody that's coming up into the fire pit. I need y'all to double tap the screen. Make the views match the likes and the likes match the views. What we doing here? Because I'm coming here and doing what I need to do, but it just seems like I gotta continue to stomp, step, and stand all over y'all necks respectfully, and I shouldn't have to do that. If y'all tuning in every day, y'all should be tuning in also, double tapping the screen, swiping it to the left and hyping it. Or what is you here for? That's all I ask of my fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. Yeah, we got a lot of hate over here. I love the motherfucking hate. I love the animosity. and attention motherfuckers got against me, my channel, my platform, and how we present and deliver our content. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if y'all like it or not. Y'all can roll over in your sleep, turn your pillow over, because they say it's cold on the other side, but I guarantee you it's burning and flaming on my side of the bed. Shout out the whole nation, man. Like I said, man, we gonna pop that shit, and we gonna pop that shit right, and we gonna pop that shit natural, straight like that. We ain't over here merching off you niggas. It's a government shutdown. Motherfuckers on EBT, on deployment, Social Security, disability, walking on canes, barely can make it to the doctor and all this shit, and motherfuckers want to merch off y'all all day. You see what I'm saying? They want to present y'all, always want to sell y'all something, everything about a benefit, give me this, give me that, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. You see what I'm saying? They ain't doing nothing but merching off y'all motherfuckers. Y'all can't go nowhere or do nothing in America without a motherfucker merching off of you. Respectfully, that's all they do, merch off of us. We gotta get up every day and work, right? They work us to death, they train us, they program us in our head to work the American way. You work, you receive all the shit that you ever want and all the things that you ever need. Just get up every day, just continue to work, while the what? Other motherfuckers get rich, and the poor get poor, and the wealthy get wealthy. While they in their bed sleeping, we getting up every day, working our asses off. And like I said, we can't do nothing in America without these motherfuckers merching off of us. We can't even spend our own fucking money without them charging us to spend our own fucking money. Make it make sense. This is why also they want a cashless society. You see what I'm saying? They want to charge us the tax. They want to charge us for shipping and handling. They want to charge us extra taxes to use all this shit, right? They want to charge us to spend our money. They want to charge us to what? Hold our money. Then they want to charge us when we go get our fucking money. Fuck that. We can't get a motherfucking break. And like I say, it's a goddamn shame. Motherfucker can't even get on an app, Facebook, social media, Instagram, just to try to escape and find a little peace without a motherfucker trying to merch off of them. Motherfucker trying to sell them something, trying to make money off of motherfucker, trying to get a bag off of motherfucker. Like, stop the shit, bro. Stop the shit. Stop the shit. Double tap the screen, y'all. We just starting. Because y'all don't know Frenchie son that hoe, allegedly. Yeah, we gonna be the first ones to talk about it. You see, Max, this is why you should have kept your wife out the motherfucking picture, Max. Nobody needed to know who Max B. wife was. Right or wrong, y'all? Why did we need to hear or know who Max B. wife was? Shout out to the super sticker, super chat, man. I appreciate all the love and all the support, man. Let's go. Hype us up. Hype us up. Hype us up. Shout out Lady LaSure for the $9.99, man. I appreciate you. All right, they got married when he was in jail, right? Okay, and the crazy thing about it, right? You see, what a lot of people don't know about that situation with Allison is French Montana. That's right, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna be the first platforms to expose it. You see, because if y'all pay attention to that interview as I strategically break this shit down, respectfully, right? Cam and them, this all was an alley-oop. This all was an alley-oop by French Montana, bro, to slam dunk, okay, Max B in front of the world. He alley-ooped this situation right to Cameron and Mace, all right? Because, like I said, Cameron asked all the right questions. You see, Mace started giggling, right? And start laughing and shit, right? Right? Double tap the screen, y'all. And he asked Allison, he said, how did you come in contact with Max? How did you meet Max? How did y'all start to bubble the bubble that start the bubble when you start bubbling? You heard? She said, my boyfriend, as I strategically fucked y'all up. You see what I'm saying? It's all allegedly, okay? Manipulation. It's all allegedly playing with Max B mental. Because see, we all know Max B is institutionalized. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. We're being respectful. Like I said, shout out to Max B. We wish him well over here. And we want this man to pay attention and wake up. All right? We all know Max B is institutionalized. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. You done 18 years in the can, bro. All right? 18 motherfucking years. And you come straight out, Back to the Future. Michael J. Fox, nigga, with the car, with your homie, okay? Your sidekick, French Montana, he just loading you up. You don't know what's going on, right? Right? He just gonna put you in the car and shoot your ass straight to the moon, right? You don't know shit. Now, like I said, the man need to be rehabilitated. Go get some therapy. Go get some counseling to cope, so you could be, what, y'all? So he could be what, y'all? Brought back into society, okay, the right way. Brought back into civilization, excuse me, the right way. Getting accustomed to how shit is moving again. Not to mention, you still dealing with trauma from shit that happened 18, 20 years ago. So with all this shit you dealing with, it's like a anxiety to the moon. Not only that, this is what you call shock value. Shout out the whole nation. It's shock value. It's so shock value what's going on to Max. Y'all can't see. He's thrown off. He don't know what's going on, bro. Y'all can say what y'all want to see. This man is so thrown off on what's going on, bro. He don't even want to dress no more. He ain't even got the wave no more. He just wearing any motherfucking thing now. You see what I'm saying? He ain't even got that hunger like we all thought, you know what I mean? Like it's like he just there. Not only is he just there, it's like he's on speed dial. And when I mean on speed dial, you see what I'm saying? Fritchie got him, like we always demonstrate over here. Okay? Friday the 13th, part 3. Okay? With Freddy Krueger had that motherfucker by the motherfucking strings and shit, right? And he just got him until he leads you to the motherfucking what? Cliff, and clip your motherfucking strings, and bye-bye you go. Right or wrong? Now, Max B was at home last night. He was staying at the spot right next to the Westin. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all ain't gonna get this information nowhere else because they want us to know where he at all times. They're documenting it. They're dropping his location all day, every day. You see what I'm saying? So Max B was at the Westin last night, right? Minding his motherfucking business. He gets a call around 11:45, allegedly. 12 o'clock in between that time, y'all. Double tap the screen. Telling him to come to the Barclays Center. All right? You're going to be a special guest. You're going to have a little set in the session at the Barclays Center. All right? Now, Max B don't know what set, what's going on, the setup or nothing. He just going by what they telling him. You see what I'm saying? He's on call. Like I said, standby. He's not booking his own shows. He's not making his own deals. All these deals is already established for him through Frenchie and them fucking snakes. As I told y'all, allegedly what's going on with this Rock Nation situation and Jay-Z and how all this is incorporated in it. And what do you know? This situation just so happens to pop off where at the Barclays Center as I strategically fuck this up. Double tap the screen. At the Barclays Center, Brooklyn very own. When they've been worshiping the what? They've been worshiping the Rock all motherfucking month long. They've been worshiping Jay-Z and this whole Jehovah thing all month long. It's a lot of alleged powerful people in New York City right now. Okay? All right? Let me just stop that right there. But anyway, like I said, what's the chances? Max B minding his business, and all of a sudden he get a call, go to the Barclays Center, bro. You about to do a pop-up or walkthrough. I'm about to do a pop-up or a walkthrough with who? When? Why? What? Come on, bro. You just can't be telling me this. No funny shit. I could be in some ass. I could be fucking my wife. I could be getting my dick sucked. No disrespect to nobody in here. I could be chilling with my kids. I could be doing quality time shit. And you just called me out the blue. So now I gotta hurry up, get dressed, have y'all know. Let me save that. But anyway, he gotta hurry up, get dressed, shoot to the Barclays Center, right? Now, the show that he shot to, y'all, shout out everybody that's coming up in here. Like, share, subscribe, man. All right? We got over 10,000 people coming in and out of the chat rapidly, excuse me, because we in vertical mode, so people constantly coming in contact with the channel. But I need everybody to make the views match the likes and the likes to match the views, man. We got over 240 concurrent peak viewers as I speak right now. So I appreciate y'all, all the love and all the support, man. Get the likes up. Let's get this live up to 300-400 today. We just starting, y'all. We just starting. Because now y'all starting to see these other platforms starting to add Max B wife into the situation. We was the first ones talking about Max B wife over here, and everybody thought that I was being disrespectful. Everybody thought that I was being rude. Everybody thought that I was fucking bugging. Now you see everybody on the what? Whatever y'all want to call it, the wave. Now everybody on the motherfucking strategic motherfucking chessboard, and we gonna knock these motherfuckers right down where they came from, bro. Right down where they came from. Right down where they came from. Shout out everybody up in here. Now you seeing everybody want to talk about the wife. Everybody want to, the wife, right? Max B, keep your wife at home, bro. Keep your wife, okay, in the backfield somewhere, bro. You run the slots. You be the Jeremy Shockey of your fucking team, not your wife, all right? You run the slots. You run your fucking routes. Your wife don't have to run the slots in your routes for you, bro. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, this pro ball that we're playing, this is pro ball that you win, bro. So why do we have your wife out in the field with you, moving, while you setting up, okay? Running these routes while you in the slot position. Don't you know when you running these routes in the slot position, Jeremy Shockey, nigga, when you coming across, okay, a motherfucker knock the shit out you, huh? Now you wouldn't want that to happen to your wife, right? Respectfully, like I said, when you in this field, bro, okay, and you running these slots, and you running these motherfucking routes, you got a cornerback, you got a defensive end, you got a safety right there ready to knock you on your shit. Every time, okay? Every time. So if you running the slot, if you in the slot and you running the route and you catch one of the impossible, who's ever in that slot and running that route with you is going to catch the impossible too. If y'all understand where I'm coming from. You see, his wife ain't got nothing better to do. You know why? Because she was sent to do a fucking job. Yep. She was sent to do a job. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. I see y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out to Jimmy. Jim Jones was in the chat yesterday. What a coinky dink, right? I told you motherfuckers is watching. They watching. They been watching. They been watching. But, like I said, y'all, Allison is sent to do exactly what she is supposed to do. And this is why she's not being a real woman about it, because a real woman would stay the fuck out of a man's place. A real woman wouldn't involve herself everywhere with how your man is moving and conducting business around certain individuals. It's just a principle. It's just a moral of the situation as a woman, as a wife, okay, to get the fuck out the way. Respectfully, this ain't the type of field where you have your wife in, okay? Everywhere you go, everybody taking pictures, everybody asking your wife questions, motherfuckers trying her hand, trying your hand, all kinds of weird shit. Like I said, allegedly, y'all, she's a jump off. Hit the like button. This was the worst situation they ever could have done. Okay, and like I say, they did this to embarrass Max B, and they did it to manipulate Max B. All right? As we heard her say, I met and came into contact when I first met Max was through my boyfriend. My boyfriend used to play him all the time. No, bitch, allegedly, you was fucking French Montana first, and French Montana was always playing Max B. Ain't that right? Double tap the screen. Like I said, a lot of people is not going to be able to digest, pause, no funny shit. A lot of people is not going to be able to process the shit that I be breaking down to y'all. And 9 times out of 10, y'all never do until what? The shit hit y'all in the face, right? Every time. You see what I'm saying? I'm not here to present it to y'all all watery, all milky, and shit like that. I'm not here to bring it to y'all like that. This is straight no chaser, because we live in real life matters that make real life sense. Okay, now, the reason why, allegedly, Allison, I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck this up, bro. I'm the only one that's coming with this fire, bro. Listen, allegedly, the reason why Allison was even sent to French in the first place, sent by French in the first place, was because Max B was crashing out up in Northern State in Jersey while he was doing his bid. Hit the like button. We about to get into how Max B was crashing out back and forth in the hole, all kinds of shit, had him in straight jackets and everything. Y'all hit the like button. Strategic drop. I got the paperwork. I got the paperwork. Just like we had the paperwork on Big Meech. And I'm not talking about the paperwork that everybody else had. The paperwork that was stating before he came home this time, how what? He was already broke, he been broke, and how he was in jail and he was addicted to what? Exactly. He was on that shit, right? And he was so fucked up and broke, he was begging the judge and him to let him come home to his baby mama's house. This was before the BMF, Little Meech deal and all that shit, bro. All right, paperwork nobody else had. Okay? Not only that, I tried to explain to y'all. Okay, this shit gonna be heating up. Okay? Max B was crashing out in jail. During his first 4-5 years, he was going through it, bro. He'll tell you himself, as y'all heard him on the Billboard shit. He said, yeah, man, I was going through some shit in that motherfucker. Yo, he said I was going through some shit in that bitch at first. Word is born. Like, shit was real. Not only was shit real, y'all, like I said, Max B was crashing out, okay, going back and forth to the hole, okay, because he couldn't process the 75 years. As I strategically break this down, because I told y'all, French and the lawyer set him up and told him, okay, that he was gonna be good, everything was gonna be alright, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You see his lawyer coming up here on these DVDs all coked up, acting stupid, goofy and shit, talking about, yeah, Max, watch how we do this shit. Oh, these fuckers ain't got nothing and blah blah this and blah blah that, and act like a whole fucking goofy, right? So Max couldn't process that he had got 75 years and his ass wasn't never coming home. Now, these are true stories and facts. Now, to stop Max B from crashing out, because they were saying Max B wanted to hang it up, hit the like button. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I got the paperwork. I got the paperwork. Harlem, where you at? Now, we talking about real life matters that make real life sense. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. You see what I'm saying? If a motherfucker's in those type of quarters in your life where so you can find to one area in one space and motherfuckers not holding you down how they supposed to be holding you down and all this and all that. This was during the time when he broke up with Al Pac and them, Gang Green, all that shit done fell apart. Everything. He couldn't see himself here 75 for now. He knew that he wasn't, what? Never coming home. He was gonna be dead, right? Listen, the man was crashing out so bad, allegedly. They say he tried to hang it up a few times and everything, bro. All right? Motherfuckers had to literally get in contact with French because for about 13 to 14 months, Max had stopped contact. French had stopped contact with Max B, bro. And I'm about to prove it. Check it out. Strategic drop. Let's go. Nothing but facts. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all share, swipe to the left, hype it up, let everybody know we're strategically live this morning. Because like I said, it was for like a good 14 months. French Montana abandoned Max B. You see what I'm saying? You know why he abandoned Max B during those 14 months, 15, 16 months? Because this is the time where as though he was trying to get this motherfucking deal and his solo album off the deal. He was doing that Batman shit on the Batman and Robin with P. Diddy, okay? All right, we all know that shit, right? The Batman and Robin situation that was going on the back end. You see what I'm saying? And French had abandoned Max B allegedly for like a good year and a half. Now, check this out, y'all. Now, they had to get in contact with French because they said Max was trying to hang it up. He was trying to like, yo, it's over with. You see what I'm saying? It's over. I ain't never coming home. I ain't got nothing to live for. I ain't the wave no more. And if I am the wave, I can't drown myself. Damn, I can't swim out this box. I can't surf. I ain't got no board. I ain't nothing no more. Everybody just done abandoned me. French Montana abandoned me. Jim Jones, he did me wrong. He making all these millions and torn off some shit that I created. Do you know how much stress and depression you would go through if you were Max B? Not to mention, he know he fucked up and did a dumbass shit by trying to plan that robbery. Nigga wound up getting his shit spent to the left, right, straight down the motherfucking middle, and he wound up wearing it. But back to the fire and the flame. Strategic breakdown, double tap the screen as we come in flaming this morning. We ain't here to play with him. So check this out, y'all. Alright? So Max was about to hang it up, my nigga. Max was about to hang it up during the time French was on this little run with P. Diddy. All right, trying to get in position, right? As you notice, French had son, allegedly, as y'all heard her say, her and Max had been together approximately 10 years, since 2015, right? Strategic breakdown, since 2015. So tell me, since 2015, y'all, if that's your wife and y'all been together, don't y'all know they said Allison ain't got no relationship with Max B kids at all? Hit the like button. Strategic drop.
It was fine. But she came back?
How that's your wife, bro? How that's your wife and y'all got a commitment for 10 motherfucking years? If you marry me, you gotta marry my kids. How you don't know my kids? How you don't even know my baby mother? Like, how y'all ain't got no fucking communication? How y'all ain't got a relationship? How y'all ain't got a bond? You see what I'm saying? So that right there is red flags all over the place, okay? All right, she ain't even got a relationship with the children. Mind you, Max B ain't got a relationship with his children, all right? They were like this when he went in. Alright? So during them 10 years, she was out. And she was all for Max, like she say that she was for Max, as I strategically break this shit down. Why she go to her Instagram, Facebook, she ain't got no pictures with the kids, as I strategically break this down. Not one time did she go up there to see Max with Max B kids. Hit the like button, strategic drop. Let's go, hit the like button. We got the information. We got the intel. We got the intel. We ain't here to play. And why you think his mama feels some type of way? Why you think his aunt feels some type of way? His mama and aunt don't like the bitch. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Let's go. Why you think in GQ magazine, she said, yo, I'll be glad when he get a time for himself. It's motherfucking cousins, nieces, and nephews and shit he don't even fucking know. Like your wife don't even know him. Your wife don't even know your own kids, Max. She ain't been over here, brought them a birthday cake. Hit the like button. We gonna expose it all, nigga. Ain't bring him a birthday cake, a birthday present. None of that shit. Ain't show up for a motherfucking parent-teacher school night. None of that shit. How that's your wife, Max? Fuck out of here. Strategic drop. Strategic drop. Let's go, y'all. Double tap the screen. We popping it, right? We popping it. It only gets better. It only gets better. Swipe it up. Hype us up. Let's go. Strategic drop. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We ain't here to play with him. We ain't here to play with him. Double tap the screen. We gonna show you how to do this, son. I show you how to do this, son. Huh? 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 Why the fuck you ain't over there trying to help raise his kids, Allison? Huh? Because the love ain't genuine. If the love was genuine, right, Allison, you'd be raising his kids, right? If the love was genuine, you would have had pictures with his kids, right? If the love was genuine, Allison, okay? Allison, you must think you in Wonderland, huh? Alice is in motherfucking Wonderland. And we gon' pull the jack of all trades right out the side of her ass. Let's go, y'all. Double tap the screen. If you ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, what you waiting on, family? Come on over here and subscribe. I don't give a fuck how old or how dusty that fire suit is in the motherfucking closet. Put that bitch on. Like, share, subscribe, pick your category. Fire start, hawk, walk, or we gonna stalk this shit all the way down and filter these demons the fuck up out of here. Double tap the screen because Allison is a fucking fraud. And like I said, y'all, she was allegedly sent by French Montana because Max B was about to hang it up. Max B was about to kill himself. Max B was in straight jackets and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Now, like I said, ain't nothing to be ashamed of. The average motherfucker will be in a straight jacket. The strongest, I ain't got no sweetie. The strongest motherfucker, okay, will go through a mental disability in that bitch. They whole mental will break down to cookie crumbs. You can be the solid motherfucker on the outside, but your shit will break down when the cookie crumble in that bitch. And this is a testimony. Everybody walk is different. Everybody situation is different. Shout out all the new members, fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, everybody that's coming up in here. Everybody walking life is different. Everybody big going to prison and how they deal with jail time and shit is different. Depending on the moral support, the financial support, depending on their mind state, just depending on whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? So imagine you being one of the biggest rappers in the world that haven't got this deal yet, but you right there. You see what I'm saying? You already bubbling like a motherfucker. You about to pop. But some shit that you did a couple years ago, before all this really came into fruition, it's going to block your blessing like a gift and a curse. You see what I'm saying? So Max B, in his situation, he got 2 little kids. Jim Jones raping him for all his bread. He can't release no music. He ain't getting no royalties. His publishing all fucked up. They playing him on the radio. Funk Flex, Hot 97. Like I told y'all yesterday, Power 105. Jim Jones made sure, okay, that Max B catalog was shadow banned from Hot 97 playlists, from Power 105 playlists. Had they ever did a Max B session, y'all, let's keep it 100. When, where, and how. They don't like what we popping because we tell them the truth. They mad as hell, and we just starting. We just starting. We just starting. We just starting, y'all. Double tap the screen. We just starting with this situation. Just start. Just start. All right. So Max B goes to Harlem, y'all. Shout out everybody that's up in here. All right. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out the whole fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, man. All right. I appreciate y'all. All right, appreciate the new members. Appreciate y'all, man, I do. Shout out Miss Dave, man. Prayers and blessings to you, sweetheart, man. I wish you the best, and I wish you a speedy recovery, sweetheart. I do. I'm glad you're back with us, baby. You was well missed over here, yo. All right, shout out Rodney, Angela. Shout out the Trolls. All right. Terrain Harris. Rico Cash. So many people, man. So many people, man. The chat lit today, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Like, share, subscribe. They don't like what we popping. They don't like what we talking. Let me ask you a question, motherfucker. Would you have your wife all around them niggas? Would you have your wife all in the middle, all in the studio, everywhere you go, every motherfucking meet and greet you at, every motherfucking walk through, every time you get ready to talk to a nigga in their face about some man shit, your wife or your man always right there when women are talking about women shit, trying to be on some grown women shit, and your fucking man is all like, come on, yo, it's a time and place for everything. And right now, with Max B trying to do what he need to do, this is not the time for his wife to be okay. All around the kitchen, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. All around the kitchen, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. Now stop right there, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. Put your hands on your hip, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. All around, yeah, they say that she a clucker. You see what I'm saying? So you know how many people are out and have so much, okay, hate on Max B. Just off the strip, okay? Like I said, they'll try his woman hand. They'll try his girl hand. Because like I said, man, Allegedly, she one of the ones. And when I say one of the ones, I don't mean one of the ones that stand on one of the ones. I'm talking about one of the ones that be standing on one of the ones with them other ones. That's the one of the ones I'm talking about. One of the ones that she be standing around dealing with one of the ones, with one of the other ones. All right. And one of them other ones, allegedly, all these other ones, dots, they all, okay, are familiar with Allison. Now, like I said, I don't know how true that is as far as everybody being familiar with Allison, but I know one thing for sure, two things for damn sure, and three things for damn sure and for certain. Fresh Montana is definitely familiar with her. Let's keep it real. She got Fresh Montana written all over her face. No funny shit. You just can tell that motherfucker was sent by Fresh Montana. That's why she said, yeah, the first time I met Max or came into contact with Max, my boyfriend used to listen to him all the time. And who was that nigga? Come on, yo. They playing on Max. But you know who she really talking about? French Montana. Because allegedly French Montana, she used to be one of French's jump-offs. One of his jump-offs. And how would Max B know? How would Max B know? Like I said, if a female wants you for who you are, she accept everything that come with you. And she do the things for you in an adult way, in a parenting way that you are unable to do. Meaning, all right, if I'm locked up in prison, most high forbid, okay, if I'm locked up in prison and I have a wife and we start communicating and we make a commitment while I'm in prison and we get married, okay, all right, what you think one of them commitments would be? Right off the rip, a real woman will insist. You ain't gotta tell a real woman this. You ain't gotta point a real woman in a direction. You ain't gotta tell a real woman what to do. You ain't got to come behind a real woman, bro. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to keep doing all this with a real woman. You see what I'm saying? She play her position, she know her position, and she's thorough about it. That's it, and that's all. You see what I'm saying? But when it comes to this situation, I really got interested in him when I start reading his case, when I start going over his case as I strategically break this down. So what do you know? What's the chances when you start coming in contact with Max and start going over his case? This is when all the hype started to come out around French's mouth. Pause, talking about Max B was on his way home. Talking about Max B was about to get out. Talking about Max B, he about to get out, he about to get out, he about to get out. Max B, he better hurry up and get out because nigga was trying to hang it up. And not only was he trying to hang it up, French neglected him for like a year and a half. Why you think when French Montana dropped his first album, excuse my French as I strategically break this down, his first album, because he was out there fucking off with Diddy. How you think he came in contact with them type people? The ruler of Dubai and shit. Not just by being Islamic. You think he just happens to come in contact with the ruler of Dubai? Okay? By being Islamic? No. No. But like I said, while he was over there with Diddy and doing this, all right, Max B was trying to hang it up. He made it up to Max B by putting Max B on the song in the intro of, excuse my French, right? Right? It's mac with cheese. Hey, my guy. Is that it? It's one of them songs. Anyway, it's on French album, his first album with Bad Boy, as I strategically break this down. All right, Max B, the first voice we hear on the album, yo. Max B is the first voice we hear on the album. All right? So, like I said, y'all, if you just sit back, process, and analyze everything I'm saying, everything is documented. Everything is on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. All you have to do is go back to it and really process it and make real life matters, make real life sense. Like I said, people that's not paying attention, they looking at this content like, okay, it's content, they having fun, blah, blah, blah. No. Bro, French knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. He knew how to manipulate Max B the same way like Jim Jones manipulate Max B. He knew Max B ain't know certain shit and know how to do certain shit and ain't know all the business aspect and all the paperwork and how things go. French knew this. French knew this. French started to know Max B like the back of his hand, like nobody else did. Like I said, he was driving Max B to court, filming the shit. He driving him. He driving Max B to court while Max B is fighting this murder. Filming everything. Max B in the passenger. He filming everything every day. Getting the man drunk, high, fucked up off of all that DVD money. You see what I'm saying? All that DVD money. French was already getting a big ass bag off of that DVD money, which ain't had nothing to do with the music. You see what I'm saying? French started to take that DVD money and invest it into the music, but rode Max B wave all the way. Like I said, French Montana didn't even have nothing to do with the beef with Jim Jones in the first place. Double tap the screen, he ain't even had nothing to do with it. He just juiced the shit up. But what I tell y'all and what I revealed yesterday on the way out of here, strategically, okay? Nobody paid the fucking attention. I told y'all that fucking lawyer was a cokehead, all right? A certified cokehead, all the way. And Frenchie and them referred Max to the lawyer. Not only did French refer Max to the lawyer, like I said, go back. Who was filming everything? Not only French, all these other DVD platforms. Jordan Tower, all of them, bro. I could go down the line, but I just need the desk open for y'all to go strategically go back and look at this shit. So many people, right? But on the day Max B got sentenced, French Montana was nowhere in sight. Nowhere in sight. Nowhere. You know why? Because they already knew Max B was going to lose. They already knew Max B blew trial, all right? And he was going to lose. Lose. Not just lose, I'm talking about a big L. Lose. Lose wisdom, ain't no coming back type lose. And French Montana was behind that. Why you think he felt so guilty? It was what? Determined, allegedly, to get him out. Let me ask you a question. If one of your best friends that you honestly care about, right? If one of your best friends that you honestly care about, right? is actually fighting for his fucking life against an entity that we don't align with, we don't see eye to eye with, they don't like us and we don't like them. Our job is to keep them on their toes, and their job is, okay, to keep us on our toes, all right? But now they got you or your best friend, okay? Life right in your hand. Would you be going over your man's house, hanging at your man's house every day, blinding them out, smoking them out, distracting them? I'm just saying now. Now maybe a younger culture would do that in a way of paying homage or being respectful or showing love. Like, yeah, man, a man going to trial, I'm gonna spend as much time with him as I. Okay, that's cool and all. But if you really want to beat a trial, you have to be focused. What I mean by focus is you can't depend on your lawyer to do everything, even though he's getting paid to do that. Okay, but you have to do your job too, motherfucker, because it's your life. All right? So you can't depend on your lawyer. Okay? To control your life. You have to know the input. You have to know exactly what's going on. You have to read the paperwork, look at the loopholes, look at the motherfucking different aspects of the situation and be able to find things allegedly that your lawyer probably not paying attention to, or your lawyer see the shit and he know that you ain't hip to it, so he ain't gonna say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you, man, just because it look good, it tastes good, it feel good, that don't mean it's healthy for you. Alright? And I'm just keeping it real. And motherfuckers can say what they want, react how they want, think shit sweet. Why you think the motherfucker just getting out of prison? Why you think he don't know his fucking kids? Because he thought shit was sweet, right? He thought shit was sweet, right? Shout out everybody up in here. All right? Shout out the whole nation. They don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like that. You see, I'm not in no rush to strategically drop the information I got, because I know. Shout out to all the other platforms though, and everything that they do and everything that they trying to do, you know what I mean? Whatever. But the situation at the BARCLAY'S, y'all, double tap the screen. I appreciate all the love and all the support, man. I appreciate all the super stickers and the super chats, man. I do. Shout out Angela, Miss Dade County, man. Shout out all the trolls. Shout out Kyra, all the fire starter Cyrus, all the hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, man. I see y'all, man. Make sure y'all share this all across all platforms, man. All platforms. All platforms. All platforms. Does everybody want to know what happened and why it happened, right? You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got no patience, okay? But we strategic around here. I ain't in a rush. Oh yeah, I'm a time. Nah, bro. You want to be all anxious and shit? Go to somewhere else and get your info and get the wrong shit. But it don't matter. Just get the info. Whatever pleases the excitement and the dopamine that's in your brain. That what? Okay, fulfills your desire. All right. If you can't wait, oh well. Let somebody else what? Fulfill that fix. All right? But, like I said, Max B wasn't even supposed to been at the Barclays Center last night, y'all. Hit the like button. Was it a promo anywhere? As I strategically break this down and fuck this up, man. All right, was it a promo anywhere saying Max B was going to be at the Barclays Center? Huh? Now, we done seen all his promos and everything, right? All the shows, everything that's lined up, everywhere he gonna be at, we see all the flyers and everything, right? So why we ain't see him, okay, being mentioned at the Barclays Center? We ain't see no special guest, no flyer or nothing. You know why? Because he wasn't supposed to be there. He wasn't supposed to be there. He was in the bed. He was chilling. Day was over with. He was lamping. Man, tired. He get a call. Who was it? Frenchie. One of them boys, somebody in that pipeline called Max B. Yo, bruh, you got a show. You got a pop-up. I got a show. I got a pop-up. Where at? What? Who? What? Where? Right now at the Barclays. Come on, get dressed. You ain't got that long. They set almost up. So this was the Brandy and Monica, the Monica and Brandy, the Boy Is Mine show, the Boy Is Mine tour. Hit the like button, strategic drop. Okay, so they was at the Boy Is Mine tour, y'all. All right, and like I said, why is they bringing Max B out on the Boy Is Mine tour? I mean, the Boy Is Mine tour. Why is they bringing Max B out as a special guest, okay, unexpectedly at a Brandy and Monica concert? Now, check this out, y'all, as I strategically break this down right now. The situation involving Ja Rule, right? Like I said, it's a lot of fuckery going on. Now, they had set Ja Rule up to do that segment, y'all. Hit the like button, strategic drop. Ja Rule was called there to do the spot at the Barclays Center for him to do a session at the Boy Is Mine tour. This is why Ja Rule was there. And let me tell y'all what happened, right? All right? Now, it sounds just about right that Ja Rule will fit for this show, a Boy Is Mine tour, because allegedly, okay, Ashanti was there last night and made a guest appearance. So, you know it would be right with the Ja Rule, always there when you call your lips, your eyes, when you look at me, baby, all that shit, right? You know how that shit gonna go. So it's only right that Ja Rule will be there, right? But what's the chances? Like I said, they said Ja Rule was there for practically an hour and a half waiting on this set for him to go out there and do his thing. You see what I'm saying? They said for some strange reason, Ja Rule's set was supposed to been happen, y'all, as I strategically break this down, right? They said Ja Rule's set was supposed to been happen, but they kept pushing Ja Rule's set and his session back. Ja Rule didn't think nothing of it. He waiting around. Next thing you know, an hour and some change done went by, right? Check this out, y'all. Guess who come in? Out the blue. Max B. Guess who come in out the blue? Nobody says nothing. You see what I'm saying? You see the confusion? You see the confusion and how this shit what happened, right? So, peep the game. Max B comes in the building. He already know where to go. He goes straight to Monica. I uploaded 2 shorts strategically showing y'all Monica and Max B backstage. And Monica explaining to Max B, okay, this how you gonna come out on stage, Bob. She's explaining it all, y'all. Strategic drop. Why Ja Rule is over there waiting on them. Who working plays? Who working plays? Who working plays? Who working plays? Ja Rule already there. Waiting an hour and a half. Max B come in. He goes straight to Monica and them. Y'all see the short I uploaded. He's backstage with Monica. Monica is explaining, okay, yeah, man, this how the session gonna go. We got a set for you. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this song, and after I do this song, you just gonna come out there, boom. The crowd gonna be like, ah, you see what I'm saying? So, when this happens, we know it on the stage, right? It's 2 sides. Have you ever been to a concert or seen it on TV? You can enter the stage from the left side or the right side, depending where you're at backstage in the arena. So they had, check this out, they had Max B on one side, had Ja Rule and Max B crew on the other side. Check this shit out. Strategic breakdown, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I got the intel. I got the intel. Reliable resources. That's right there on the ground. Okay? So check this out. While Monica and them, she doing the set, and when she do the go for Max B to come out, Max B, he come out, dun dun dun, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun. He doing his sexy love joint, right? So Ja Rule, like, what the fuck? Hold on. Okay, Ja Rule starts spazzing. Like, nah, hold the fuck up. So Ja Rule tried to run on the stage, y'all. All right? They said Ja Rule tried to run on the stage and interrupt Max B session on the stage at the BARCLAY'S, yo. All right? And this is when this commotion took place, as we see at the BRAWL. But what makes this situation so interesting even more, y'all, what went down at the restaurant at Say Less. As y'all see, right, it's 2 reports going around, right? And I made sure I put up both of them strategic. That situation happened at the Barclays Center, and they're saying the situation happened at the restaurant, Say Less, right? Right, because it did. Now, that's where the altercation first popped off at the Barclays. But it continued at Say Less, y'all. It continued at Say Less. And when it continued at Say Less, okay, as I'm still, okay, getting information on that situation, but somehow, some way, Ja Rule shows up at Say Less once again after the altercation with Max B crew at the Barclays Center, and had another confrontation, and this time the confrontation wasn't the same at the Barclays Center. They say Ja Rule shit is split, gashed up and all that. Now, I don't know how true that is. They even said, okay, paramedics was on the scene. All right, and paramedics was attending to Ja Rule. Now, like I said, this is all alleged. I don't know. But Ja Rule goes on Twitter and Instagram and claim that he ain't get into it with nobody and didn't have no altercation with nobody, not realizing motherfuckers recorded it, hit the like button, strategic drop. And the reason why he is saying that he didn't get into no altercation and he don't know what nobody talking about, as we hear him screaming on Tasha K, because Tasha K got the drop. She's locked in too. Tasha K locked in, she got resources and shit on the ground. She get the info just like that. This is why motherfuckers be trying to sue motherfuckers for exposing what it really is and what it really ain't. You see what I'm saying? But this is why we have to keep it 100 and say alleged. All right? So, Ja Rule comes at Tasha K and said, stop lying, I ain't getting into it with nobody, I'm right here and blah blah this, why you lying to them folks? Not knowing the shit was fucking recorded, yo. But the reason why Ja Rule is saying, nah, I ain't getting into it with nobody, she lying and this and that, is because allegedly, y'all know Max B is on papers, right? Y'all know Max B is on parole, right? And any little small thing will get him sent back. This is why he need to get the fuck out of New York, go get some rest, let some shit process. Because he could get locked up for some shit that ain't got nothing to do with him at all. You see what I'm saying? Riding with niggas, all these niggas, you don't know what they got on them, what they gonna tuck, what they gonna roll up under, you just don't know. You see what I'm saying? And not only that, these individuals that got into this confrontation is a part of your entourage. So technically you are responsible for someone's life. If your entourage do something to somebody, you gonna be the one that gets sued because you are the face of the brand, Max. You are the face of the brand. You have to watch how these motherfuckers is trying to line you up, bro. They trying to line you up, my nigga. This is a lineup. This is a lineup. Every which way. Every which way, yo. Alright? Make it make sense. We always do. We always do. Any little thing will get sent back to jail. He on stage, he don't know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? It's a play. He on stage when all this shit is happening. It's a play. He don't even know what's going on. It's a whole play. Soon as he go on stage, all this happening. He ain't even know Ja Rule was there to do that session before he got there. He ain't know that, and Ja Rule didn't know. But I tell you who did know. Make it make sense. I'm quite sure Ja Rule got the call before Max B. That's why he was there. Before Max B, a whole hour and some change. You know what I'm saying? So this is how this situation happened, allegedly. And like I said, it went down at the BARCLAY'S Center. Something always going down at the BARCLAY'S Center, y'all. Shout out everybody up in here. All right? Shout out the whole nation. All right? Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. All right? Shout out all the trolls, man. And listen here. Don't let motherfuckers in the chat get to y'all, man. You know what I mean? I know people get all rammed up and wild up and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't let them get to me. You see what I'm saying? This is why they try to get to y'all. You see what I'm saying? Because they can't get to the vessel. They can't get to the host. You see what I'm saying? That's the troll job, to try to distract the host and what he got going on, try to dismantle and disrail him by saying goofy shit in the chat. That shit don't pay me no mind, bro. I don't pay that shit no mind. I feed off of that. So they get mad, they get emotional, they get even more angrier, so they start attacking the supporters, they start attacking the members and the moderators. And like I said, man, y'all gotta know how to let that shit go. All right, if the moderators is up in here, y'all see some disrespect going on, y'all have the power to time them out, time them out, time them out. They keep coming back, popping it, just ignore them. Hit them with a smiley face. Silence kill a motherfucker. Strategically, I'm trying to tell you, man. Silence is the ultimate response when it comes to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a time and place for everything. You know what I mean? So they're not used to a motherfucker getting trolled so bad, and it's not knocking him off of what he's doing. It's not stopping what he has going on. He's focused on what he need to do. You see what I'm saying? So this is what it is, and definitely what it ain't. But shout out all the haters, all the trolls, all the supporters, all the ones that hate to love me, and all the ones that love to hate me. All right? It is what it is, man. Max needs to go to Australia and ball out. And like I said, y'all, it's certain words and certain things that I have blocked in the live chat. You see what I'm saying? So even if y'all supporters or members try to put a comment or a certain comment in the chat and it don't show up, you're not blocked or anything like that. It's just certain words the system will detect. It won't put it up there because I got certain words and shit blocked out. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta go back over it and add a couple more words and a couple more things so people not allowed to put anything they want in my chat because they can't do that over here. And that's why they're mad also. You see what I'm saying? Them trolls so used to go on other platforms and putting whatever they want in them chats, saying all kinds of rude, disrespectful shit to people, right? But they can't do that over here. That's why they be mad as hell when they try to write that shit in the chat. It don't even show up. You see what I'm saying? They gotta put it in a certain format or in a certain way for it to even pop up. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Because, believe it or not, a motherfucker comment can get your channel terminated. A comment can get your channel demonetized. You know what I'm saying? A comment. You heard? So, it is what it is, man. Shout out to Baddie26, man. I appreciate your love and support, man. Shout out Kamala, Kilama, something like that. Gotta protect your algorithm, man. Yes. Facts. Angela, Miss Dave, y'all doing an awesome job. Kyra knows you're doing an awesome job. Rodney. So many new people, 5 stars, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers that came up in here, man. All right? And watch us break it down today, man. All right? But yo, we about to close up out of here, man. Anybody got any questions before we go? Like I said, every time we go live, man, all right, you never know what you're going to get over here. But one thing for sure, 2 things for certain, 3 things for damn sure, and for certain, man, you're going to get that fire and that flame every single time. All right? Every single time. On every level, in every aspect. One day might be louder than the other. One day might be calmer than the other. One day might be a little bit more disciplined in what? Fire, flaming, and strategic than the other. All right? But one thing for sure, 2 things for certain, like I said, we're going to stomp, step, and stand on everything we do, say, and illustrate, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I ain't leave anything out now. I didn't. I got it. I got it. Shout out the whole nation, man. He better get out that snake pit. Benvolio, he better get out that snake pit. But shout out to the whole Fire Flame Nation. Like I said, man, start focusing on your needs. Start focusing on your needs and fuck all at once, man. All right? We ain't got to go through the same process every day. At the end of every live, be grateful for the things that's very important, things that we take for granted on a daily. Like I said, everybody stay safe, everybody stay blessed, stay prayed up at all time. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flame. Thank y'all for all the love and the support. Turn your notification bell, unsub, resub. You never know when we're going to drop, so turn it all the way up. With that being said, you never know what you need. To all you need, it's all the fuck you got, man. Like, share, subscribe. We out of here, man.